Going on? We are live, everybody. Woohoo! What's going on? Clifford, the big red dog, 404. What's going on? Fred, where's Barbara? Is that Barbara's? I see Barbara's name. Hello, Barbara. Where's Barbara's name, man? I don't see that. Alberto, my brother. What's up, Barbara? How you doing? Thanks for the graphene. What's up, Fred? How you doing, buddy? It's gonna be an awesome live stream today. I take that. Let me turn this backwards. There we go. There we go. Neil White, what's going on? Happy Sunday. Anybody detailing your cars today? I did 3 of them today. Phew. Phil is coming. Phil's sitting backstage with my co-host right now. Phew. Phil will be here. Detailing vibes. He will be here. I got him. Oh, you finally got to 50 today, huh, Fred? That's cool. It's 70 today. Oh shoot, Mike done spun that hat around. Watch out. Yeah, spun it. Yeah. Yeah, they are nice classics. There was a 56 Chevy Bel Air, and then those two 71 Cutlasses. They were freaking nice. Whew. Neil White, 74 in Atlanta. Nice. What's up, Al? How you doing, buddy? Raining all day in Maryland. Ooh. Nice, Humberto. Insta. I know what you meant, Neil. Big Steve, how you doing, Big Steve? Keith in the house, how you doing? Detail and Vibe doing 3 cars next weekend. Raining in North Carolina at the moment. Man, you're gonna be busy, bud. Robert Knapp, how you doing, bud? Shine your lights in the house. Raining, raining for Barbara and getting some snow. Ooh, I'm sorry. Clifford, what's going on, Clifford? Did you get anything done today, Cliff? The car I used correcting cream on. Did I like the correcting cream? Oh, the correction cream I did on that black BMW. I can't like it. I have it right here. This right here. Yeah, this stuff's pretty good. It Papa Papa Smurf, he's about to join me here in a minute. Swears up and down about this, so I was like, well, I went brought some, tried it. Holy cow. I even called him. I said, hey, what pad do you think is going to be good with it? And all that stuff, and it came out. I'm gonna start editing that video tonight. Actually, I got both my GoPros are sitting right here, so they're all on that. So I want to bring in my co-host because he talks way better than I do. I just like asking questions. So I'm gonna bring in the co-host, and then a few seconds later, we'll bring in the man, the myth, the legend of Virginia.
What is up, everybody? What is up, everybody? Detailing Vibes, Clifford, first from Puerto Rico, Neil White. Let me see who's all in here. Barbara, what is happening? Detailing Vibes, Keith.
Barbara's up in the house.
Up in the house. Al Daly, what is up? Humberto, what's up, brother? Fred, Big Fred, what's up?
The brother from another mother.
Drayton Detailing, what is happening, brother? I'm glad you made it in. You guys,
heck yeah.
If you haven't subscribed to Drayton Detailing on YouTube, go subscribe to his channel. He's a big supporter. He's got great videos, great editing, and he's just a huge supporter of both of our channels. So head over to Drayton Detailing and subscribe to him as well, guys.
Yes, sir.
404, what's up, buddy? How's everybody doing this gorgeous Sunday?
I started the stream 3 from 9.
What happened?
I started the stream 3 away from 900.
Oh, there you
go. If you
go.
guys almost subscribe to my channel, bounce to mine also. I'm 3 away from 900. Then it's the count to 1,000 for the giveaway. Boy, I can't wait to get rid of all that stuff because take up half my. Every time I get a glove box, I just put it in the giveaway. Sorry, Fred. I'm kidding, Fred. I'm kidding, Fred.
Big Steve, I saw he's a new subscriber. What is up?
Neil White, thank you for going over there and subscribing to his channel. He's got great work. He does good. I've actually watched his videos. Drayton Detailing. Clifford. I know Clifford will go over there and subscribe.
Definitely.
Neil White. Pass my videos. Thanks, Neil. Appreciate it.
Clifford.
Pass my videos.
Man, you gotta start that YouTube channel, man. I'm telling you. Everybody tell Clifford, start a channel. Start a channel. Well, he's got a channel.
No, I tell him the same thing. I was like, if anything, just go live. Something. Do something. He's got an iPhone, and there's a bunch of stuff you can use to edit apps on the iPhone. That's how Rad Garage did it forever. He did the iPhone 11. Uh-oh. Did Papa Smurf freeze? Oh, there he goes. Look, no, I'll just for a second.
I'm just kidding.
That's funny. Come on, Clifford. Everybody says you got to do it.
Humberto, will I do the graphene on the Mini Cooper? I haven't decided what I'm going to do as far as protection, but I will be using the new. Let me see if I can grab it up here in my freaking disaster pile of products. I think I'm going to give it the Knockout. This is brand new from Extreme Solutions. I'm going to give that a try. This is their heavy compound, depending on if the clear is on the harder side. If it is on the softer side, I may not even need it, but Aaron with Extreme Solutions recommended it likes foam pads. And that's weird when you think about a heavy cut compound that likes foam pads, because you think of heavy cut and you think of microfiber pad or Eurofiber pad, but he said everybody that's been testing it has been telling him that it works well with foam pads. So I'm gonna try it out with the yellow Rupes pad and Knockout, and I might just find like a sweet combination on some. If it's on the softer side, it might just work perfectly. And then I'm gonna use the LVR 403, and then after that, it's gonna get probably Polyseal and Topper. I freaking love that combo.
You could be busy.
Well, oh, go ahead, Mike.
That's right. I was about to say today's live stream, live from his new garage setup, is Phil Miranda. It's no longer Scary Phil. We've confirmed he's got power. We've confirmed he's got internet. So live from his garage, we're gonna do the whole tour. We'll pop up the questions. We'll do the whole shebang, and then it's about that time. We should bring him in, huh? What do you think? Think we should bring him in? Oh, it looks like Eric's talking. All right. Without further ado, the man, the legend, Mr. Phil Miranda.
What's up, guys?
What is it, Phil?
What's going on?
Good to see everybody again.
You're back. We can this time not by candlelight.
That's right. Yep, that's right. I'll be popping on these lights in a moment here, so the whole garage will be lit up. You'll see.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Is
cool.
it the red light special? No, I'm just kidding.
It's the blue light. The blue light special.
Yay! Hey, where did you get that light,
Nice.
man? I mean, we need to ask you.
Check this out.
Somebody said I was popping. Is my audio a little bit better, guys?
No, it is a little popping, yeah, a little bit. Oh,
This is my new
May
light
the
signal.
fourth be with you.
Yep. Change colors, all sorts of stuff. It's basically a photography light, and it's a nice LED bar light, and I can just attach it to tripod. It has a 1/4 inch, screw in the bottom there to attach to all the different tripods. I think this was about 50, 60 bucks. So I'm always trying to look for different lights. I really got this so that I can spot high spots for coatings.
Mm.
So when you go to the regular white light, oh, there we go. So regular white light, you get a couple different temperatures, and it can go really, really bright. It's really bright.
Wow, that is pretty bright.
Yeah, and so you can shine it over the panels, and since it's a nice flat light, you should be able to pick up high spots better on coating, wax, sealant, stuff like that. So that's really what I got it for. But it's nice as like a background light with different colors and stuff, which is kind of cool.
That thing's sweet. Is that the same blue light that you always have like in the back of your videos?
It's a new one. I have another one here that's more of a photography light. It's like a little box, a little square. But I wanted this one kind of like a wand so I can hold it.
Okay.
Which is nice. So, and I can put this inside a vehicle. I need to find a way of mounting it inside a vehicle, to be able to see better under seats and carpets if I'm here in the.
You might not want to see some of that stuff from the seats and carpets, though.
Exactly.
it might be better unseen.
It's good that this doesn't have a black light feature.
Yeah.
Hey, Phil Bloomer, what is up? Greetings from Bristol. Welcome in.
What's up, Robert?
So, how long did it take you to get the garage set up the way you like it?
Well, I mean, it's been a work in progress. We moved here in July 1st. And ever since then, I mean, it's finally gotten to the point where it's pretty much set. I'm just always tweaking things a little bit, but I really don't need to. I just do it for the fun of it. But it's pretty much set right now. So it took probably
7 months?
Probably a good 6-7 months.
Yeah.
But that's just working on it slowly and investing. Yeah.
Do it.
Yep. But it's nice. We have the mini split working, so I'm looking forward to using that in the summer. But I got the heat in here, so it's nice. It's both heat and cooling. I got my vacuum set up, which I'll show you guys when we start touring around. And the cabinets. The cabinets were always an idea I wanted anyway, but I was waiting for, I don't know, something affordable and trying to figure out the right design plan. And I think I nailed it with this. It was affordable, and it's nice to store all the products away. So it worked out really well.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's one of them things that it's never done. It's like it's a constant. And whether it's like you're not even buying anything, you're just like finding ways to put stuff and store it to where you free up. Oh, I've got another 3 feet of room. Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I'll come down here and like clean up shop and then look around and I'm like, oh, there's a space that I can fit something in and there's another space there and utilize the space better and so on. So yeah, it keeps on going. I was just doing that the other day. I just made some more little like bottle holders out of that square PVC or like 4x4 posts. I love buying that stuff because it's so cheap and they just drill the holes out in it and
you put all your bottles in it, right?
Yeah. So I just did that the other day. I have another one I'm going to put 16-ounce bottles in. So yeah, I'm always just tweaking stuff and making things better. And it's great because when I do have a customer come in, they love to see the place when they do step into the shop. It's awesome. And then when I pull a customer's car in here, everything is organized and everything is the way that I want it, and I can get right to work. And then it becomes a kind of a mess because we're working in it. But then it's fun to clean up and organize everything back again. So it's a fun process.
Yeah,
definitely.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's nice.
So are you still going to be making the waiting room, I guess you're talking about, or the whatever? Yeah.
So that's in the plans for this summer. That's the other exterior garage that we have, the detached garage.
Yeah.
And when we bought the place, I was pretty impressed with it because there was some pros and cons. There was one thing I wasn't happy about is those garages can't even fit a full-size car in. they can only fit like one of the sides of the garages can only fit a small two-door car.
Like a Mini Cooper or something.
Yeah, exactly. Like 2 Mini Coopers, like fitting like. And but the other one, so there's two detached garage doors and everything, but the other one is even smaller. So I think it was made like almost like a little pool house room. So it actually has a little bathroom there, like a half bath, and a sink, and like a little heater. So I think it was meant to be kind of like a little hangout, chill room, not a real garage. But they put a garage door there, so I guess you can, I don't know, open it up if you want, and
That's
so
cool.
so that's going to be like possibly in the works in the summer to make like a little studio waiting room, and maybe even like a little bit of a retail spot for customers who want to buy, maintenance products. So that's the next thing in the works. And then above it are unfinished rooms that my dad and I are working on. And those are going to be kind of like another type of hangout studio / little like guest bedroom and stuff up there. So that'll be fun to work on in the summer.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully you'll video everything along the way and show us the journey.
Yeah, definitely on the downstairs part. I don't know about the upstairs because that's not really going to be part of anything, but definitely the downstairs area I want to show. We're going to redo the floors and put like an epoxy floor because I don't have to worry about cars going in there.
Yeah.
So I'll put a cheap epoxy floor just to make it look nice. Probably put another mini split in, heat and cool that area, and then I already have a couch in there. I'll mount a TV, have like a little snack area, so if customers want to come in and just wait, they can, jump onto the free Wi-Fi and wait there however many hours they want, if they want to wait. But
get a vending machine.
It's an option.
Get a vending machine.
Yeah,
Make
exactly.
money.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool.
3 more subs. What's your sub count, Mike?
897.
Okay, so he needs 3 more to hit 900, Fred.
Oh, nice.
Have you used the new resist, Phil?
No, I haven't got it yet. I did get the new graphene spray from Extreme Solutions. I was playing around with that. That stuff is like very, very solvent smell. Woo, that is strong stuff.
Yeah, you just did that in the video.
Yeah. Yep, that's the stuff.
Have you noticed that it? I set it in here, and in a couple days, I came out and it was completely clear.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now on my shelf, and it's completely clear, and it's just all settled in the bottom.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
If you get some more, and Barbara can send you some more to throw some more graphene in that bottle. so here's the thing, Phil. I think we had a Tim with Ethos or something like that. Barbara says she's going to go on Alibaba.com and buy all the graphene so nobody else can get it. So Barbara now has she went to Alibaba and bought all the graphene, so if you need some, Barbara can send you some. She could sprinkle the pixie dust inside your.
There you go. Make your own. Make your own. Put it in everything.
What's up, Abel? How you doing, buddy?
Yep. What's up, Abel? How you doing?
That's funny, man. But yeah, I got the new knockout too, so waiting for a job to work on that. So yeah, like I had mentioned before, things had kind of slowed down. They're starting to pick up. Last week was a nice normal week. This week coming, hopefully, will be another normal week. But waiting on some more polishing and coating jobs coming in. I have some kind of in the works, just kind of waiting, kind of sitting there until the spring. So people want to wait a little bit longer until the weather breaks.
It's getting so nice here. I've had 4 people already hit me up in the last week wanting details, and I'm like, all right, well, here it goes, guys.
Yep.
Hey,
oh yeah, I'm sure once it gets busy, it's gonna be nuts.
It's gonna be balls to the wall. Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna be
I'm already booked now. I usually go a week out. I'm out, and I'm almost to my 3rd week out of being booked up, and it's getting busy for me too.
That's
I
awesome.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good feeling. I love that.
It never rains here, so it's good.
Man,
knowing that it's gonna rain tomorrow.
Yeah.
What's funny is we got this high pressure built in on California, and even if the high pressure were to move, sitting right behind the high pressure is another high pressure. So as soon as the one that we have now gets pushed out, there's another one right behind it. It'll just move right on in. So it's going to be a while before we get any type of, if we even get any rain.
Wow, man. Yeah, we've been getting so much rain. All the land here is saturated. Ugh, crazy. But
yeah.
Oh well, that's all right. That's usually the way, February, end of February, going into March and April are going to be anyway. So it's to be expected.
Yep.
Ron, your black ice is going 8 months. Man, dude, I did not have good luck with black ice. In about 2.5 months, mine was like 70% just dead, and I don't understand it. I followed all the necessary application. I did everything to the T, and the first week wash, it was awesome. And I topped it with TLC2, and then I topped it the second wash. I topped it with AMP, and then it went maybe month and a half, and then I washed it again, and I was like, what's going on here? 0 hydrophobics, and I was like, okay,
Wow,
something's wrong. I don't know if the bottle. I'm thinking maybe the bottle, it got cold on the shelf. I mean, I haven't had a problem with any other product, so I don't know. Maybe I just had a bad bottle or what. The gloss and shine was there, but it was not slick, and the hydrophobics were they were poor. And that's not knocking TLC, because I've had great luck with TLC too. By itself is a great product. So
should have topped it with F11.
I should have topped it with F11, man. I had to order this on.
Hey, Fred is telling me in the next couple of months, Glove Box is going to have a big box. It might be all F11 products. What much more bigger could it be?
Hey, Mike, you better kick the kid off Wi-Fi.
I'm 2 away. Am I breaking up? I just went up there. They all got booted off before I went live.
Uh-oh. Maybe it was the F11 comment.
It may have been. Yeah, because I went upstairs and I booted off the kids. Well, one of them has to go to work here pretty soon anyway, so I'm not worried about him. But my 12-year-old, I was like, hey, you need to turn the Xbox off. So he turns the Xbox off. He's got a smart TV. He's like, all right, I'll watch Netflix. I'm like, no, you will not. You can go downstairs, watch TV, or do some chores, or you can do something. But you ain't going to be on the internet. I got Phil tonight, and ain't nothing going to stop me from having Phil on tonight.
That's hilarious, man. I had a terrible. I was shooting the final thoughts segment on my episode 1 of this mini earlier, and for some reason, my tripod just dropped, and the camera flew off my tripod and hit the ground, and I was like,
fuck.
And when I picked it up, it was like tweaking out, and I was like, oh no! So I turned it off and then turned it on, and then I went into the videos, and it said there was only one video. I was like, there's like 20. I have like 20 separate videos in there. I got like an hour and a half of footage. So I freaked out and I ran inside and I put it in my tablet, and I'm praying, and I opened it up and I clicked GoPro and it said only 7 videos. And I was like, oh man, I thought it erased all the footage I took today. And in like a couple minutes, I went back in and checked it, and all 47 videos were there. I was like,
oof.
Oh, talk about heart attack, man.
Oh, and that was on your little GoPro?
Yeah, that was the 8.
The 8. Man, well, good thing. Maybe it like was recovering all of that. It has kind of like, I wonder if it has like a recovery mode on it that it will recover any lost data like that.
I think it does, because I don't know if you've noticed on yours, Phil, but you might notice it sometimes when you see. I got the media mod on it too. I'll turn it on and it'll say repairing file, and I'm like,
yeah.
And then all of a sudden that it'll pop back, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I think I need to update it, because it was giving me problems earlier, and I don't know.
I had learned something about these GoPros just a couple of weeks ago. I was doing some research because I got this 8 because I thought my 6 was starting to get messed up. And come to find out, it has to do with the batteries and the SD card. I don't know if we talked about this last time, possibly. But
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was researching it, and it's very, very picky when it comes to using the proper batteries and using proper SD cards. Like you have to have a higher write speed on the SD cards, and you have to have the right type of SD, like the company name. So all that stuff combined, because I was having issues where it would be recording, and then I would look back at the footage, and within, I don't know, a few seconds of recording, it would freeze in a frame, and I would hear all the audio, but the frame would be stuck, and I would have no footage, like it was done. So doing research on that, come to find out, you have to have the right SD card, and you can't use aftermarket batteries in it. You have to use the right batteries, and other issues will happen like that if you don't have all the right stuff. So they're kind of picky, and it's all software. It's written to the software that if it doesn't recognize the battery or it doesn't recognize the right SD card, it will malfunction and not work properly. So that's just what I found. So I don't know if that could be certain issues that happen. Ever since I switched over to the right SD card with a really fast writing speed, it was a little bit more expensive, and the right batteries, again, a little bit more expensive, I haven't had any problems.
Definitely. Are you using the SanDisk SDs?
Yep.
The A2s? What are they?
Actually, I think they're the A2s or A3s, whichever is the highest, the highest models that they have right now, without going like super extreme where I'm paying like $200 for a 128 gig card. I think I paid like 50 or 60 bucks for 128 gig.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. I think I'm running the same one. I think I need to update mine, man, because
yes, yeah, and they said also update it monthly. Sometimes there may be an update, sometimes there may not be, but update it every month. Just keep checking on it because they do update it pretty frequently, from what I've heard.
Ron
Yeah,
Romano.
GoPro though, it's awesome.
It's fantastic. I love it.
Yep.
Ron said his last few customers are losing their minds on the Max Wax and Flex Wax. That is a fantastic combo. I know Phil likes it. I love that stuff, man.
Yeah, I'm very, very happy with it. Very impressed. I have it on my parents' Suburban, and I'm just testing. It sits outdoors. It doesn't go in the garage or anything. It's sat through 2 ice storms and all the rain. It just keeps on sitting out there. It doesn't get driven yet because my parents still have to register it. There's like a huge delay in registering it to being able to get it on the road, so it's not really being driven, but it's sitting outside. So we'll see the durability on it. So far, it looks so glossy and it beads water really, really nice.
Drayton Detailing. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I record all my videos in 2.7K. That's what I'm doing right now because I'm scared to do in 4K because I've been having so much success with how I have it set up right now. I don't even want to change it.
Yeah,
because it's still I export in 4K. So
really
on my video, yeah. So I'm recording in 2.7K, but in my export settings, I export in 4K, and all my videos on YouTube, you can click 4K. I don't know the difference because I can't really, who has the capability for 4K? Not a lot of people, honestly.
Yeah. I don't notice the difference on my Mac. On my TV, I'd probably notice the difference, but not on my Mac.
Yeah, the only one I got is my big TV in the living room, which is cool to watch on. That's what I watch everybody's videos on.
Yeah.
Pop up in the morning, get a cup of coffee.
Yeah, that's awesome. I was just looking at some of the questions. Someone wanted to know. Oh, Barbara wanted to know what was the secret shampoo I was using. It's a secret. I can't tell you. You'll see it. You'll see it soon enough.
Drayton, I export 4K 30.
Okay.
Because I'm shooting in 2.7K at 30 frames per second.
I always bump it up to 60. I used to shoot in 30 frames, but I always now shoot in 60 because for me it's smoother. It's smoother, and I can slow the frames down. I can slow the video down. You get really nice, smooth, slow motion. And with the GoPro, I'll record in 120 frames a second on 1080.
Oh, yeah.
And that way you can get extremely smooth slow motion, which is awesome. I love doing that.
Yeah, yeah. Because I don't think you can do 2.7K in 60 frames. I think you have to drop down to.
Oh yeah, you're right. You do have to drop down. Wait. Actually, I thought the 8s could do 4K in 60, or 2.7, or yeah, 2.7 in 60.
I'm gonna check right now because I'm curious.
Yeah. I could be wrong, but I thought maybe it's the new 9. Maybe the new 9 one can do it.
I lied. You can do 2.7K.
Yeah. Bump it up to 60. It gets smooth. It gets really nice and smooth.
Okay. I'm gonna have to try that.
Yeah.
Learn something new every day.
I've done so much research on the videography side, the lighting and all that. And I don't have it perfect, but at least I learned from a lot of those other videographers on how to shoot and how to edit and all of that stuff. And it's helped a lot, especially with like audio. I've always had problems with audio. So now I have like a nicer mic on my camera, and then sometimes I'll just use my little Zoom separate recorder, and I will just record my own audio. That way I can walk around, and it's like having a wireless mic. It's more work. I have to synchronize it in post, but the quality is so much better. The audio quality is awesome.
Yeah. Nice.
Fred, I swear, if one more F11 comment, and I'm coming up there, I'm gonna get you a whole box of it.
I bet you Fred got him in his my damn dog's knocking on the door. Let me go get her real quick before she tears all the paint off the door. I bet Fred's got a whole bunch of F11 sitting in his garage waiting to try out. Come on, girl. Freaking dog.
Hey, Phil, Clifford with Big Reds wants to know what big things you got planned this year for the channel.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Well, I'm trying to really launch this detailing workshop live. Basically the online training. I would like to offer like an hour plus long live training where I'm set up just like this. And I got the GoPro on this little like tripod arm like this. And now I can move it around. And I'd like to be able to set it up on like a tripod and show people what I'm doing and working on vehicles and all that stuff. So I think that'll be really cool because it's still one-on-one, but it would be open to like international. You know, people can be anywhere and do this live, which would be really cool. So that's one thing I'm working on. It's pretty much set, so I'm just kind of waiting to just kind of push it a little bit more. So that's one thing that I'm working on. I think we had talked about the other thing we're working on the separate garage there and making another little waiting room and kind of maybe a separate studio to film out of as well. And I'm going to be trying to jump on the accredited coatings wagon. So I'm thinking about going G-Technic accredited. So that's one thing I reached out to one of the guys at G-Technic, and we've been in talks about it. So I think we might go G-Technic. And there's another company, Gloss Boss, that we may also go accredited. So yeah, we're going to try those two coatings. The Gloss Boss one is a little less known. They've only been in the business for a couple of years, but really cool company, excellent customer service. I love that. They're small, but they're up and coming. They have a really cool way of having their application with like this little like pen. It almost looks like a little vial for their coatings, and you press on the back of it and it pumps out the coating. Pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, some cool
wow.
stuff when it comes to coatings like that. So we're going to see what that does for our business in this coming year.
Nice.
What's the advantages of being accredited over just using their light version?
So with the accredited, especially for G-Technic, I was kind of bouncing between G-Technic and Geon because I love all of their products. They're easy to work with.
Yeah.
They produce great results. But I want to be able to offer like their pro coating, their Crystal Serum Ultra. Because once you do get into that, depending on your demographic, I think in this area, as I was talking to the guy from G-Technic, he said, yeah, this area should be good for that. I guess they can tell by certain trends or whatever. They can tell what areas are good for coatings by the calls and stuff like that that they have come in. So, but basically, being accredited does kind of put you on the map a little bit. So you'll be able to offer those pro coatings, and then when people are asking or looking for those pro coatings, we'll be able to offer those. So we'll see how it works out.
That's cool. Does it cost to be accredited by them, or is it just application and they review your background and then they say yay or nay?
Yeah, the cost is, there's an upfront cost, but you get products in return for that. So I forget how much it was. If it was going to be like $600 or $700 or something like that, it was like under $1,000 or so. But you get almost that amount in products. Like they just send you everything, that they have. So I'll get all their different products that we can use and all of their marketing stuff that we can use as well. So yeah, that's one thing that I think should be good for us. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll find out.
And they also have a marketing plan that you can pay to, I guess they kind of market your business a little bit in your area. I don't know how they do that, if they use SEO or whatever type of keyword search things that they do, but they kind of work with you to help you boost the business. So I'm going to try that too. I'll at least try it for 3 to 6 months. And if it works, if it's worth it, I mean, if it's bringing in 2 to 3 coating jobs, those ultra coating jobs a month, then it's worth it. Because those are going to be $2,000 plus. That's where they market the cost of those is like $2,000 plus. That's probably what I would be charging for that anyway. For new car prep, paint enhancement polish, the paints applied with that pro coating, and I always include trim, face of the wheels, and windshield and glass coating as well with that. So for a new car prep, that's really not bad with that type of a coating. Plus, you do get the warranty, even though I'm not big into warranties. The caveat with that is if they buy into or opt into a warranty, they have to opt into your maintenance plan. So, yeah, you have to charge them if they want to choose every quarter or every 6 months, at least every 6 months. They have to come back, and of course we charge them for that, maybe $175 to $200, and we wash it properly with all the good products from G-Technic, and then put a coating of like C2V3 or something else on it, equivalent, and that's how you maintain that warranty. Because without it, if they'd opt out of it, then you say, well, it's probably as good as 5 years on your own, because who knows how they're going to take care of it. No way of really knowing. So it's on them after that if they don't want to go with it. So
yeah. So it's a commitment, and if you get you need those commitment customers is what you basically need.
Exactly. And I really try to do that with any coating or really any customer. I try to get them on a quarterly or 6 month basis, because if you're seeing the vehicle that regularly, it's going to be cleaner and you can keep up on the protection. So it's money in our pocket, which is good, but it's also, it is truly the best type of maintenance for your customers, because you are taking care of their vehicle. It's going to look better. It's going to last longer. The resale value is going to be there. Like when we first started detailing, this was pretty cool. It was one of our very first customers ever. We were basically going around to different businesses and just walking in, introducing ourselves and handing out cards and talking to people. And one of them ended up being a really good client, longtime client. I think we had detailed their vehicles for like 5 or 6 years. And eventually we had to cut out some of the other ones that we had for so long, because we were doing their cars for like $40. That was when we started. So we had to cut some of those out. We gave them the option, and they were like, no, we're good now. And that was cool. But I remember this one customer, she bought a brand new black Mitsubishi Eclipse. and it was really nice. She drove it every day, and we detailed it every 2 weeks. We came and washed it, and just took care of it every 2 weeks. We did that, I think, for 2 years, and then she traded it in, and she told me the guys had never seen a car look like that before. They were like, "What did you like? Did you even drive it?" Like, they saw she had miles, but they were surprised. They're like, "How does this car look like this? They've never seen that before." So she told me that. The customer told me that. Wow. Yeah. I mean, that was in the beginning stages. That was like the first year or two when we were working. We didn't really even know what we were doing. But we knew at least, hey, we knew how to clean at least and do things semi-correctly. But yeah, it proves the point. Maintaining it on a regular basis, is going to do your car right. So she was amazing. She got like an incredibly high trade-in value for it. She was so happy after that. So that was pretty cool. So that's why maintenance is key. I always try to influence that. I always try to push that maintenance is key.
In all aspects. My first 2 maintenance customers this weekend. They want now every single week want me to go to their house, watch their 2021 brand new car. I'm like, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
That's so local.
Yeah. That's my dad.
Oh, I thought you were about to get kidnapped.
You're alive.
Hi, Dad.
How you doing, son?
I thought maybe Jess was going to make her special appearance.
No, she's not. She's upstairs. She's making dinner.
She's watching us on the big TV.
No.
That's exactly what I'm doing with this Mini. My coworker bought it for $200, and it had a burnt valve in cylinder 1. He pulled the head off. He did a complete head job, new water pump, timing chain. He did a whole bunch of stuff to it, and he's like, "I'm selling it." I said, "You want to get an extra $1,000 to $1,500 on top of what you let me take it home and detail it?" He was like, "Go ahead." So I took it home, and I've got it for as long as I need to tinker and just. I mean, I always had my detail brushes under the hood, and I'm just making this thing look really good for him.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Is this another vacation rental for you?
No, this is just hey, let me detail it so you get top dollar. I mean, this thing was. You guys should have seen under the hood. I mean, the under the hood looked black. Looked like it was painted black, but it was just grease and dirt and oil. And inside, the seats are terrible. You guys will see. I'm making videos on everything. The seats are just. It's in good condition. It's like nobody's ever cleaned it. It's like just needs a really good clean. The paint needs a nice polish. All the plastics need restored with a good plastic treatment on it. Get it all good. Thing runs fantastic. I mean, he's gonna get. I think he posted it up for 7. It's just over 100,000 miles on it. I mean, it's a clean little car. The interior isn't like damaged at all. None of the plastic is damaged or scratched. It just needs to be clean. And if I put a fat decal on it, he's going to get at least 30 grand for the car.
30.
And an extra large pizza with it.
Nice.
Put a fat sticker on the decal of the Mini Cooper and get extra $3,000.
Nice. I saw does anyone else do pickup and drop off service for free? If I lived closer to some of my customers, that would be nice. I've done that only a few times. But what I really want to try to offer is a courtesy vehicle. Like, I want to use our black Avalon as a courtesy vehicle. So I need to call my insurance and ask them what I need to do that. Because I do have some customers.
I'll drop people off. When they come over here and they drop their vehicle off here, if they live local, I tell them, hey, if you live local, I'll take you home and pick you up. It's not a problem.
That's cool. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I'll do that for them. A couple of bucks of gas, $500 job. You'd be crazy to not do it.
it's worth it.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
I think every situation.
I just put them in the wife's car and go.
Yep.
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 Most
Yeah.
of it-
To some people, that goes a long way. I mean, that could keep them coming back to you versus the guy that is even charging less, but no, you have to find your own ride home. Even though you're charging more, but you're hey, I can take and drop you off and pick you up. They're gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna keep coming back to this guy. He's a good guy. You know what I mean? Little stuff like that.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I think that would be cool. Yeah. Either that or I'm really leaning towards the courtesy vehicle thing because for one, the Avalon is nice. It looks like a nice black limo. You know, it's a comfortable car. And when they get here, they don't have to worry about family or friends dropping them off. They just come here and here's the keys to the car. We get your license or whatever things you need to sign, liability waivers, all that stuff. And then you can take the car and be on your way and just come back at whatever time next day or at 5, whatever. So I'm really considering that. I think that would be a nice thing for some of our customers to kind of sweeten the deal.
Especially when you do those ceramic coatings, because those are not usually a one-day job. Those are
Exactly.
usually two or 3 day jobs, and they need a vehicle.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, so that'd be kind of cool. That would be cool. We'll see.
Yeah. So Miss Ella wants to know the best way to for clean tires, APC or dedicated tire cleaner.
I've used both.
Yeah.
I've used dedicated tire cleaners. I've used APC. I personally don't think it makes a difference. I think just APC mixed strong, 10-to-1, 2-to-1, mix it strong, is going to do the job.
And if you ever watched any of Phil's videos, Phil is not really dedicated to one specific thing. He just kind of like, I haven't tried that in a while. I haven't tried that. Hey, we're going to use this today. That's Phil. So he just kind of grabs what he hasn't done in a while, or I just got this. I'm going to try this. That's what he does. So even if he had a dedicated wheel or APC, it ain't going to make a difference. But if you had a dedicated, Phil, what would you use if you had a dedicated tire cleaner? What would you use?
I've used the 303 tire and rubber cleaner.
Oh,
that stuff is nice.
I've tried that before.
Yeah, it is nice because for one, it doesn't smell toxic. It actually smells like a nice fruity smell, and it does a really good job. Like I've used it on pretty nasty tires, and you can see it pulling off the gunk off the tires. So that's one of the only tire cleaners I think, like dedicated tire cleaners, that I've used.
Yeah, even what Eric's got, that super clean has it's cheap.
This stuff works awesome.
Yeah, and it's dirt cheap.
Yep.
I just love the way when you foam it, you can just foam it, the foam cleans, and it does a really good job, honestly. I mean, like Phil said, either way, I use my Adams wheel and tire cleaner. Hey, that works just fine. I use super cleaner, works just fine. You can use McGuire's super degreaser. I mean, it would work just fine as long as the thing I've heard about, like dedicated like alkaline degreasers or super clean straight, if you're using it over the course of, if you use it every week over the course of, I mean, I've heard some people say that it could like dry it out or leave like chalky residue. I've never experienced that. I mean,
me neither.
And if you're maintaining a tire, honestly, you can use something like P&S Brake Buster at 3-to-1 or 5-to-1. And if you're washing it every 2 weeks, you don't need anything like a super clean full strength. You know what I mean? You can dilute it 10-to-1 and it works just fine.
Yep. That's exactly right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, you know, when it comes to products like that, you know, we, like our channel, you know, we use so many different products, and, you know, some might be better than others because people are always asking, what's the best product? What's the best for this? What's the best for that? That is such a difficult question to answer because I always talk about this because of the variables. And for whatever reason, if you're mixing chemicals too, if you're diluting them, your water can make a big difference.
Yep.
Some people don't think about that. And the vehicle itself, you're cleaning tires, but there's so many different tire manufacturers. How old are they? You know, and all these different factors that go into it. Same goes with paint. You know, the longest lasting sealant or wax, the best polish, best this. So I'm starting to get into this mindset where it really shouldn't matter. The products shouldn't really matter. Not even the tools shouldn't even matter that much. Yes, there may be some better tools than others, you know, maybe some better steamers than others, or better carpet extractors than others, or better polishers than others. But really, it should be you. Like you as the detailer, when you get experience and knowledge and you're researching and you're doing this for a long time, that should be you as the person that should be getting better. And you should be able to work with almost any product or any tool that you need to. Like in a pinch, if I was somewhere and I didn't have any of my tools, like just for example's sake, I don't think I would actually do this unless, I don't know, unless they're going to pay me a lot. But if I was on vacation or something and someone recognized me and they're like, hey, can you detail my car? I know who you are or whatever. And they're like, I don't have any of my tools or anything. And they're like, hey, I got a garage. You can come to my garage and I have some stuff there. I'm like, okay, I mean, it's a little weird, but what do you got? I'll work with it and make it work. You know, if they have over-the-counter stuff, I can make that work.
Armor All products.
I will make it work.
Yeah.
I'll make it work.
They'll give you a bunch of Armor All.
Hey, I'll do whatever I need to do to make it look good. So
I pulled some Armor All out of the back of this Mini Cooper.
Did you really?
Yeah. And it's funny because in the video, like, I'm doing the interior and like I roll the seat forward and I reach back and I grab it and I look at the camera. I'm like,
yep. Oh well. Yeah.
That's why you're detailing the car.
Aaron slacking, man. You better get up in here, Aaron, with Extreme Solutions. He said, hey, what time's Phil on? I said, right now. You better get in here right now.
Oh, Aaron?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He called me the other day, and at first I got a phone. It said New Jersey, and I'm like, who the fuck called me from New Jersey? I'm like, voicemail. Talk to my voicemail. Then I get a text message. Can you call me back? I'm like, what the fuck? Dang, it was the same one I just got this phone call from. So I call him back. Hey, this is Aaron from Extreme Solutions. I'm like, oh, hey, what's up, buddy? I was like, I didn't know who the hell this guy was. It was some dude from New Jersey calling me.
That's funny. Yeah, I had him call me the other day too. I had to save his number in there so I know who it is.
Yeah.
Yep, that's cool. Yeah, actually, we do have some other plans too. I forgot. In June, I'm in the works trying to plan this out to make a little road trip. We're going to be doing a little family vacation up in northern New York. But on the way, I'd like to be able to stop by Gabe, his new shop, Gabe from Total Detailing, and Brian from Apex, because they live about an hour away from each other. So hopefully,
that'd be cool.
Yeah, hopefully I can take one day to visit Gabe in his new shop, because his new place is like blowing up. It looks so good. I'm so happy for him. And then I just talked to Brian from Apex, and we're planning, I'm hoping like June 5th, that weekend, June 5th. So, but I'll be recording that whole thing and then make a video from there. So it'll be like a little road trip to go up there. It'll be fun.
Nice.
So, and hopefully we'll be doing something with Aaron and the gang from Extreme Solutions too. So that'll be fun. We're looking forward to that. Spring and summer. Those are some of the plans for that.
I would think the question on here is no, but I'll ask anyways. Can we remove micro scratches on tinted windows? I don't think so.
No.
Once there's micro scratches on there, they're on there.
Yeah. It's best to just rip it off, and you're gonna have to redo it, or somebody redo it. Unfortunately. Yep.
Oh shit! Questions are coming quick now. Let's see. Man, I still gotta get the thing. Let's see. G just chilling a little bit. This morning, still waiting for 20 at the top or bottom. Okay, cool.
Looking to see if I'm missing any questions. I saw some other questions come in, but I forget what they are. If you post a question,
they were flying quick, and then they can.
Yeah, repost the question if we went by it, because it's hard to. Yeah, just keep asking it until we answer it, or.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yep. Yes,
yeah, because I know there was a few that I missed.
There was a few that was popping up, and I was trying to keep them, but then that might keep me this many things, and then it goes off the screen. Then I have to go back to try to find it. And
yep. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to do. Yeah.
Have you tried Topper yet from Extreme Solutions?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The Topper and the Jersey Devil stuff, pretty awesome. I haven't mixed them yet. I haven't done that mixer yet, but
I got my Jersey Devil here, but when I got it, it had one big ice cube in there, so Aaron said it's no good. So that's kind of having
man,
sitting off the side over there. He says once the CO2 portion of it freezes, it doesn't come back.
Yeah, it won't like.
But I know when I got some of the other stuff. Yeah, some of the actually I got like I think it was like 10 or 11 bottles in there. A couple of them still had some pretty decent sized chunks of ice in there.
Yikes!
There were
23 do the do.
Wiping them all off, and that's crazy.
So 23 do the do. 3D1 is not an all-in-one because it does not provide protection. It is a strict compound polish. It is pad dependent. You can cut pretty heavy with it and finish out with it as well. It's a fantastic product, but it is not an all-in-one. It does not provide protection. I believe 3D Speed is their all-in-one polish that can leave a little protection behind.
Correct. Yep. Yeah, I think some people get confused when they hear all-in-one, or even like with the new Turtle Wax one and done. They hear that one and they're like, oh, it must have like all that. So that there's a little bit of confusion with that, I think. Like an all-in-one is going to be different than a 3-in-1 or 2-in-1 product where it's like cut, polish, finish. Sometimes it gets lost in translation. Oh, did the knockoff battery work on the same? Yes. So here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn on the lights in the shop, and I'm going to start going around. I'm going to carry the computer on the.
Here we go.
Here.
Aaron, don't you blame that on me, Aaron.
Yeah. It might be a little noisy when I'm rolling this thing around, so just be wary of that.
Uh-oh.
Okay, here we go. Nice and bright.
Woo! You waited all this time to turn those on?
Let's see. Where did that battery go? Oh, it must be in the. Oh, it's in the trailer. Well, anyway, the Makita batteries, the aftermarket ones, that looks delicious.
Oh, this topper tastes so good.
The aftermarket ones fit the SPTA polishers perfectly, no problem at all. So I even tested an actual Makita battery, and that works too. I have found that the aftermarket Makita batteries, I don't know, they kind of seem to have a little bit more power and last a little bit longer than the SPTA branded ones. I don't know why, but they seem to last a little bit longer. So at least that's good. You can buy, or if you already have Makita batteries, you can use them, no problem, or just buy aftermarket ones. They're cheaper. And you can buy the aftermarket chargers for Makita batteries. The only thing is, the SPTA battery doesn't fit into the Makita or Makita aftermarket charger. That's the only difference there. So I did get 2 chargers from SPTA. I actually have 3 chargers from SPTA now, because one's in the trailer that I keep as a backup. But I mean, between all those batteries, I'm never running out of juice now. So they're always charging, continuously charging, and I don't have to worry about running out, which is awesome. Did I do a video on the Suburban? Yes, I did. Stay tuned to the channel for that one, because that one's going to be a special one.
And if you haven't subscribed yet to Phil's channel, I don't know what you're waiting on the description. Subscribe to his channel.
Definitely.
Definitely go subscribe. I'll tell you what, the topper tastes Better than the graphene. Oh, this will send your
Yeah.
nose hairs. This stuff stinks.
Yes, it does. Oh, yeah. So, Wolfgang products. I wonder which one. Oh, rinseless wash. Okay, I actually have some of that. I gotta try some of that stuff. I love
stuff is
the
awesome.
Wolfgang spray coating. I love the Wolfgang spray coating. It is really, really nice.
There is a difference between the Wolfgang rinseless wash and Topper, because Topper does have a little bit of protection in it. The Wolfgang Uber rinseless wash does not, but they also have an SiO2 rinseless wash that will put a little bit of protection, but it's mainly designed to rinseless wash coated cars. So stuff that's actual got protection on it. So the SiO2 rinseless wash it's not going to be that, okay, it's going to give me a month of protection like Topper. I think you get about a month out of Topper. The SiO2 rinseless wash will probably get you, I would probably say, if you stand alone, 6 to maybe 10 days. Maybe. I mean, if that.
That's good to know.
Heck yeah.
I actually don't have any of Dura coating all in one. No, I haven't tried that yet. I did get some new products. Well, they're not new, but I did get some products from a company called Vonix. I think I showed like their tire sealant the other day and a few other ones, but I do have a video where we use their blend. This is a all-in-one, an SiO2 and Carnauba blend all-in-one polish. Really nice stuff. Yeah. And then they have their blend as a topper. So these kind of go hand in hand. So this has protection, but you top it with this also. So that's really, really nice stuff. And they sent me a bunch of like different types of dressings. And then I also have another stronger SiO2 Pro product spray. So we'll do some more videos on that stuff. But they're from South America. They're from Brazil. And they're like the #1 company in Brazil, which is pretty cool.
Oh, if we still have Fred in here also. Aaron, you need to get a hold of Fred because Fred is looking for you, Aaron. Real quick, sorry.
Oh, there's a good question. Mads Murray Auto. What's the view in the Magic Erasers? We use them pretty often. We just get the little cheap knockoff ones.
Yep, they work just fine too.
Yep. And I know there is caution, with these. You don't want to use them on old leather, old plastic, but really, if you get them wet, they're a little bit less aggressive. If you use them dry, they're really aggressive. But you soak them, and then you can spray the cleaner on them or spray the cleaner on the surface. You don't need to put pressure. No pressure needed. Just let the little pad do the work, and they work really, really well. These little guys work too, with those little like micro fingers that they have on there.
I see you use that in a couple of videos.
Yeah.
You use that on leather?
Yep. It's actually a little bit less aggressive, or I should say it's less abrasive, but it's more better. It works better.
It's more better.
More better. This is definitely more aggressive and abrasive, but I have found that this will clean better. This gets into those little tiny, like leather, pores and stuff, and actually cleans better.
It's a little more effective.
I've seen you use that a few times on the leather.
More effective. That's what I meant to say. More effective. Yes. So I got these from Car Supply's warehouse. They just started carrying the other auto fiber scrub pads. So I'll be getting those in soon, but those are basically like little microfiber mitts with this material on it too. A little bit easier to handle instead of this like chunky block. But this is great for plastic, leather, and interior vinyl. Works really, really well without worrying about it being aggressive and like tearing off the coating or anything like that. So.
Hey, on the Car Supplies warehouse, is there a discount code for Miranda Detailing viewers, or is it just
I used to, and I need to get something working back on that. I think what they can offer is maybe like 5 or 10%. I'm trying to work with them on that. They've been adding on so many new products. They have G on now, and they're adding on new products like every week, which is awesome. So I'm always on
every video. And every video, you always talk about Car Supplies Warehouse.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine them not having a Phil 5 or Phil 10 or something, Miranda 10.
Yep, I'm working on it. When we first started making videos and for them and started our relationship with them, we did have a little code thing for each product, but we're going to start that up again. So Jason from Chicago Auto Pros, obviously he owns that, co-owns it. He's working on that to be able to get some discounts, something at least just to help out with things like that. That's where you can get the AM detail products, and really that's what started the whole Car Supplies Warehouse thing in the first place. Because the minute that he opened up shop, the online, it used to be called Car Guy Supplies, once he started that, I jumped right on there because he was the only one selling AM details products. And I had wanted to try their products for years. So I was like the first one to like buy the AM. I think I bought like AM trim and some other cleaner or something like that from AM Details. And that's when Jason reached out to me. And then we started making videos together and doing all that stuff. So yeah, we have a really good relationship, and those guys are awesome. He's a true detailer. He came from the world of mobile detailing, and he worked all his way up. And then he opened up this shop, and he's just like, I want to give back to the detailers and provide awesome products and just keep on going from there. So that's why I support it so much.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So Barry wants to know if there's any type of sleeper companies that he should try.
So Art to Shine actually just reached out to me a couple of days ago. I'll be getting some products from them soon.
Nice.
But man, any other company there? Well, actually, I got some other products from a company called White Diamond in Belgium. They sent me some coatings, and I have a graphene coating from them that I'm going to be hopefully using when I get a coating customer in here. But they sent me their products to try out. I don't know if they have any other products, but there's so many other companies out there that are trying to, jump on the detailing wagon and promote their products, and some of them are really good products, and some of them need some work. You know what? I really wish that companies like F11 would take our advice and like improve, because didn't the last coat do that? Like the last coat, their first version, nobody liked. And then they were like, well, let's fix that. And they did, and they made a better product.
Exactly.
So I'm all about that. If a company reaches out to me, if their products aren't really that great, I probably won't showcase them. I probably won't use them. And if I do, look, I tell them like, look, I'll give people the pros and cons, but that's about it. But yeah, I'd rather work with a company. I'd rather like tell them, look, this is what I don't like about it, fix it, and then we'll go from there and see what you can do to improve the product. That's really what it should be about. It shouldn't be just about sales.
Yeah.
Like a startup. It should be about long-term relationship with your customers and the detailing community, because we're the ones who are going to be marketing things for you, really.
Pretty much.
Yeah. You hear that, Aaron? You hear that, Aaron?
Oh, the
Robert Ramirez. Ethos products. Fantastic.
Yeah, they're all right. They're okay.
You know what? I actually have a customer coming in Tuesday at the 6-month mark that we put the Ceramic Pro wax on his Beamer. So we're going to see how it's been. I don't know what he's been doing in between. We did one maintenance wash 3 months ago, and now he's up again for the next one. I used Defy on his vehicle for the maintenance. At the 3-month mark, it was impressive. It was beating water like crazy. It was great. So I'm curious to see now that it's been through like weather and all that to see how it's held up. So we shall see. But I mean, I love their Defy. That stuff is easy to work with. It's really, really nice. What's the other the other thing that I have from them that I like?
The ceramic shampoo is fantastic.
Oh, that's what I used. Yes, there's ceramic shampoo I used on that, and I'm going to use again Tuesday. So that was really nice stuff.
That
I
resist
actually
is.
used their I used their foam party today on one of those cutlasses I did today.
Oh yeah, foam party is awesome. The resist is just. They hit it out of the park with resist. Defy was awesome, but
That's pretty
resist
good.
is.
Hmm.
You're gonna love that stuff, Phil. I can guarantee it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, I did talk to him. I reached out to him, and
Oh shit.
hopefully we'll
Sorry, my
get some.
things are sensitive. Defy is awesome. Yes, Defy is awesome. So the one combo that Eric put me on, Phil, that you gotta try. I don't know if do you ever use the Uno Protect?
Oh yeah. Yep.
So check this out. When you apply Uno Protect before you wipe off, use the resist to wipe off.
Oh, that's right. That combo.
Dude. Oh, dude. Deadly combo right there.
That's awesome.
Deadly.
All right, I'll have to
Yeah,
give
you
that.
gotta try that.
All right, Fab. Have a good one, man. Go eat that pizza.
All right, Brian.
Take
Thanks
care,
for
man.
coming in for 10 minutes.
Oh, hey, someone says Ron Romano says, can't believe no one is mentioning Koch Chemi. I do have some more Koch Chemi stuff coming in, and I do have more videos on that. Again, it is so crazy.
Oh,
I'm
there it
still
is.
backed up on videos, but I do have one where I use their all-in-one. I think it's their what is it, their P601? I can't get used to all their like coded products, but it's kind of like their all-in-one polish. I used it basically as a very quick polishing wax. Like I didn't really truly use it as an all-in-one to remove any swirls or anything. I just kind of applied it kind of quick. But man, that stuff is super slick and glossy. Very, very nice. And I topped it with their, let's see, spray sealant. So this stuff. And again, very, very easy to use.
Sorry, guys. I had to stand up. My butt's going numb.
So yeah, we're going to be using more of this stuff because it's really, really nice to use. So I'm looking forward to the summer to really try out the product like out in the heat and humidity. But so far, I was really liking the application of the product. So really nice.
Right on.
Yeah, and I do have some more Koch Chemi stuff coming in. I'm really excited to use their green pole cleaner. So they have their Green Star, which is their higher alkaline all-purpose cleaner, but then they have the pH neutral green pole cleaner. So I want to try that one out, especially for fabrics and carpets, because if it's pH neutral, I guess the idea behind it is you wouldn't need to use any type of fabric rinse if you're heavily shampooing with it to neutralize the higher alkaline cleaner so it doesn't like reactivate when it gets wet or anything like that, especially for carpets and mats. So I'm curious to try that cleaner out. So we'll have some fun with that.
Hey Phil, have you guys you or Mike have you guys used the P&S Express 3-step carpet system? Oh, I think Phil, you have the Terminator and the Carpet Bomber.
I've used the Carpet Bomber, but I haven't used all three of them in conjunction. I've just used the Carpet Bomber.
So I've got the Carpet Bomber and the Terminator. I have the finisher, the peroxide treatment, but that's just to neutralize. It doesn't really clean anything. But the Terminator with the Carpet Bomber, my son threw up in his car seat, and I had to clean it. And I used that stuff, and it worked phenomenal.
Nice, because that one is the Terminator is an enzyme cleaner.
Yeah. So
what that one is.
Yeah, this is the enzyme and stain.
Yep.
And
enzyme.
I put her in.
Fantastic 1-2 combo right here.
Cool. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah. I have the Extreme Solutions Biozyme that I need to use at some point.
I have that too.
Oh, you're frozen,
How do
Mike.
you use that? I've read instructions, but I'm still not familiar how to use their biozyme.
Yeah, basically it's kind of like that Terminator product. It's an enzyme. You dilute it with water to kind of activate it, and then you use it. But from what I've read on enzyme type of products like that, once you dilute it and activate it with water, you're supposed to mix it in smaller ratios.
Mhm.
That it loses its potency after like 24 or 48 hours or something like that. So I think I would mix that in a smaller 60-ounce bottle and then use that on protein-based stuff, so food and vomit and stuff like that. But the enzymes, eat up all the organic matter. So I think with that one, it's supposed to be diluted like that, and it's kind of like a one-time use, and when it's activated with water. But I don't know about the Terminator. Does that say that as well? Like if you dilute it with water?
Let's see. Terminator is ready to use product, not diluted.
Ah, okay. So ready to use. That's interesting.
Carpet Bomber says dilute Carpet Bomber anywhere from 5 to 8 to 1 with water.
Okay. Interesting.
And
So I don't know what
is
the formulation is with the Terminator. It's interesting.
Yeah, this is step. Terminate. Okay, so Terminator step 1 followed by step 2. Okay, yeah. So this is 1. This is 2. Terminator, then Carpet Bomber. You need very, very little bit. Like I was really surprised at how little bit I needed to use. I did like 2 sprays of this, and then 2 sprays of this, and then let it sit for a minute, and then took my little brush and just kind of agitated a little, and took a microfiber towel and just wiped it up, and I was like, "Whoa!" It worked very well.
That's awesome. Yeah, when there's too many steps in the procedure, that starts to annoy me. Like 2 is enough. Like I've used the Meguiar's, tannin stain remover, fabric rinse, and then their protein stain remover. I use those a lot, and I do like them. But it's like if you have to add like a third product to it, it gets for mobile guys that are on the clock. I'm like, I don't want to carry 3 different products and use them all. One or 2 products, 2 products max. I think that's reasonable. But usually, I guess the idea behind it, though, for me, is you want a high alkaline cleaner, some sort of a high alkaline or peroxide-based cleaner that will clean and enzyme and deodorize and all that stuff and break up all the stuff, mop it away, extract it away, and then use a neutralizer to neutralize the high alkalinity, and that way you have neutral to slightly acidic carpets and fabric. And that's my whole idea. I'm always thinking about that to make sure that the carpets are left in a neutral state.
Definitely, because I've noticed that with my super clean, the carpet used to feel kind of crunchy. You know what I mean? Like just crunchy.
Exactly.
And that step 3 or the finisher or the peroxide that helps neutralize that. Especially if you were to get in with like some water on your shoes, you're not going to reactivate any chemicals or anything under your feet and whatnot. So I've used Terminator by itself. I literally just poured Carpet Bomber for the first time. I've got the freaking gallons under here. I haven't done anything because I hate doing interiors, but I have the whole interior system. But yeah, I used the Terminator just a few times inside the house, just like spot cleaning my couch and spot cleaning the carpets and stuff like that. It works just fine. I mean, it works fine. I'd be plenty happy using Terminator by itself and then the peroxide treatment right after that.
Cool. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, someone said in here, Aaron, he was talking about diluting the product like that. You're basically spreading the enzymes apart. You want that concentration to really go on. Okay, understood. Okay, that makes sense with an enzyme product. Because I have an enzyme product that I think it's from Automagic. And they say you put 2 ounces of their enzyme in distilled water and it activates it. So I guess everybody's got a different formulation. I don't know. Or that's super concentrated. I don't know. And then you dilute it a little bit more. So So I don't know, but I've used those before, and they all seem to work really well. I've used that other enzyme cleaner on gross vomit jobs, and it did a really good job. So it works. Whatever I did, it worked. So
Shine your lights
Hey, so
using
let me ask.
copper.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Mike. What shampoo do you guys use for maintenance wash?
Oh, double tap. I don't know. I have some around here somewhere.
oh yeah,
Oh, there it is.
I have some of that double tap.
Double tap.
Nice.
Maintenance wash. Hey, and when you open, it's good too.
Smells fresh.
Yeah,
That bottle's
good.
full, Mike. What are you talking about? You haven't even used it yet.
No. I just bought this. I just bought this bottle. If I open up the garage door and go out there right now, when I did that 56 Chevy today, I used double tap on the 56, and then when I went to the Cutlass, I put the foam party on the Cutlass. So let me ask you guys real quick. I put a new banner on the top right corner over here. It says behind the channel. But I have a couple of different banners, and I'm trying to see which one would kind of look good. Eric and I kind of voted on this one a little bit. I just want to get thoughts on how that banner looks.
I like that one.
I have a couple other different ones. Yeah, it's just called Behind the Channel. It's got, because we're meeting each other, asking questions, we're getting to know each other. So it's, that's kind of why Eric and I do these live streams anyway, so we get to find out who's who.
Find out who's behind the channel.
Do things what we do.
You can
Miranda Detailing.
You can thank Clifford for that. He helped me come up with that name because Clifford.
That's pretty. Clifford. When Clifford ever gets YouTube started, he'll have at least 100 subscribers the first day.
Yep.
Nice. Oh, so that's a good question.
If he ever starts, that freaking lazy guy. Yeah.
If someone can't bring their vehicle in for a few weeks.
Yeah. I think that could only be good after a ceramic coating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think like a little goodie bag of ceramic coating would be an idea. And actually, my wife, 3rd month, 6th month, and 1 year wash free. And then supply a goodie bag so they can wash in between themselves so they don't fuck things up.
Yeah.
So I've actually been thinking about that.
Yeah, I was going to start offering that to customers, like a bag of stuff. So I bought these little bottles.
Oh,
They're
nice.
like little 2-ounce or 4-ounce bottles. I forget. This one's a pump sprayer, and I was going to order another one that was just like a little squeeze bottle, like a squeeze top. But you can buy these in bulk, and I was going to put some sort of topper in here, even topper or technician's choice or some sort of, spray for coatings. And actually just give it to the customer, like have a bottle of shampoo and like a nice microfiber, and put that just in the vehicle or in a little bag, a little gift bag. I want to put like little labels on here to show what they are and include that.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, that would just be a nice little touch. Yeah. So I'm working on that. And it depends on the customer. If they're not the type to do their own vehicle, they're like, I don't know anything about it, I don't want to mess anything up, then they won't. They're not going to touch their vehicle. Just tell them, don't touch it. Even if it's a couple of weeks, we'll get to you, and just leave it as is. But if they're willing, if they know how to use the product, give them a little bit of product to play with.
Definitely. Even if for some reason it's like,
coatings
I can't get back to you for at least a month. But they do wash their own car, like you were saying. That's a fantastic idea, is to give them what they need to at least maintain it until it gets back to you. You know what I mean? And I've had it to where I've done a car and I'll send them a lot of cars that I work on are my good friends too, friends and family. So they go, and they're used to just taking it straight down to the automated car wash. And that last, I don't know if you guys remember, but I did that Chrysler 300. I did a full polish on it. I made that thing look good.
Oh, yeah?
I said, do not take this to an automated car wash. And I went through Amazon and I made a cart and I sent it to her, and she takes care of her own car now. So
awesome.
Hey,
good.
Nice. I would think if someone spent over $1,000 on a ceramic coating, I would hope you would listen to your detailer and say, "Don't go through a fucking car wash. Don't freaking do that."
Yep,
I
exactly.
would imagine.
Yep.
You guys
and that's like 99% of the time, you know. Hopefully they'll listen, you know, and they won't do that. Because you're right. It's an investment. They spend too much money already. And all the research they did to get to you. That's what a lot of people say. It's like they do all the research, they ask all these questions, and they choose you, they finally get to you, and then you perform the service, they see it, and they're like, this is incredible. Like, that's what you want to do. Oh, yes. Nice. 900.
Yes.
Awesome.
So I'm 100 away from 1,000, and when I got this big ass pile of stuff over here. Actually, part of it's right here. You can see part of it right there.
Nice.
It's part of the giveaway. Got a lot of stuff.
Awesome.
Nothing from Extreme Solutions. I don't see nothing.
Hey, you guys want to hear something? That Honda Fit that I did, they sold it. They sold it, guys.
Did they really?
They sold it, and what a better way to sell it than right after I freaking do a full polish on it. So.
Yep. That was the one you did all the Hybrid Pro stuff on, right? Oh, man, I wanted to see how that would turn out. Like, I mean, it looks.
I had messaged her and I was like, "Hey, you think I can get the car back? I want to do like a 3-month. I think it's been almost about 3 months, 3-month update." She goes, "Sorry, but we sold it." And I'm like, "That means I'm gonna have to test it again." I'm not complaining.
Shucks.
Oh man.
Yeah, the series you did was great, and I think you should do another one of them series. And I think it'd be good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Nico.
Any chance of using the DPC coatings that Scott is putting out? I only use 2 different coatings. That's all I use is 2, and I just stick to them because that's what I like. I use AvalonKing and I use the Ethos Graphene. Those are the only 2 I've ever used. How many different brands have you used, Phil?
Let's see. G-Technic and CarPro, the Epic line from Melco, the P&S Inspiration coating. I got to use that Gloss Boss coating. That was nice. And I just used the Technician's Choice. I think it's the 580. It's like you get 50 mils for like $50. It's really, really cheap. Super easy application, like very easy application, awesome slickness and everything. And from what I was seeing on Jason's channel, Chicago Auto Pros, he was testing everything at like the 3-month mark. I think he said it's starting to fail a little bit, but a lot of other products on there are failing that I've seen go past 3 months. So there's a little bit of variances and stuff going on. Even he explained that. He's like, look, this is no science here. Like, what you see here, you may not experience wherever you are on your vehicle. But I did put it on a customer's vehicle, and I think it's supposed to be a 6 to 12 month coating, like up to a year if you maintain it with your Technician's Choice and all that stuff. Trying to think if there was anything else that I had used. I think that's about it so far. I do have that other white diamond coating I'm going to be using, the graphene one. I have another Ethos, their matrix coating one that I haven't used yet, but I will. And Geon coatings, their nose and their skin coatings, really, really nice. I love Geon. So, yeah, I think that's about it.
Nice. Hey, I want to I want to ask Aaron a question real quick since he's in here. Aaron, I got a question. I have a car coming next weekend, and they're wanting coating. If have does Extreme Solutions make a ceramic coating shampoo? That's all. That was my question for Aaron. Sorry. I just want to see if he'll pop it in the answer board there.
Yeah, they don't have a shampoo for ceramic coatings yet, huh?
I don't know if they have one or if they might be coming up with one, but I know they offer the graphene and they have a graphene spray, but I don't know if they have a ceramic shampoo that would go with it.
Interesting. Oh, I'm sure we'll work on that.
I think they should.
He's in the chat. I want to see if he'll answer it.
They should make one, and they should call
He's in the
it
chats.
Behind the Channel Soap. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Behind the soap. Robert Ramirez, I appreciate that,
soap.
buddy.
Yeah.
So
Robert Ramirez, I do appreciate it as well.
Robert Knapp just asked a question about the best spray ceramic coating. Let's see. The most of it helps when it rains on it later after the customer picks it up. Okay, so this stuff I just started using. Pardon the noisiness. This stuff, the new hybrid sealant from AM Details. So this stuff I'm testing on my Avalon, the black Avalon, and I've been maintaining it also, like with his ceramic shampoo that he has back there and the detailer. But I was talking to Alan about his new hybrid line. He's been working on it for a couple of years. And in his formulation for this stuff, once it evaporates off the panel, like it's a water-based product, which is cool. So once it evaporates, once you work it in and it flashes away and evaporates, he says the pH changes. I think he said the pH changes to neutral and then it bonds immediately. So there's no cure time. It bonds immediately, which means you can stack it or layer it immediately and put multiple layers right after the other. That's the way that you design the formulation. Really, really cool.
Someone was talking about that.
Yeah.
You were talking about that in your video, right?
I did, yeah. So
I think I heard that. I think it was you talking about that.
Yep. There is a little bit of a trick with the application removal, though. Because it is water-based, just like so many of the other hybrid SiO2 ceramic products, like the Turtle Wax Hybrid Solutions one and a couple of other ones, where people get smearing because of over-application or whatever. They get a little bit of that smearing on the panel and they just can't wipe it off. It just keeps shifting and smearing and smearing. And basically, that's just the formulation. It's basically the ceramic on top of it. It's just rolling around. Like it has nowhere to go. It doesn't attach to your towel. It's not wiping off. It's just rolling around. So I found that you just use water. Like with all the other hybrid products, just use water. It plays well with it. It's not like a true ceramic coating where if you use water, it ruins the bonding. This uses water kind of like a catalyst to make it bond. So that's what it's doing. So I apply it with a wet or damp towel, spread it out, and then use a damp towel to remove it, and then a dry towel to buff it. And if you do see a little bit of smearing, wipe it again with a wet towel or a dry towel and remove it again. It'll be super slick, and once it's evaporated, once it's dry, it's cured. It's done. It's bonded. So that's the way he designed these products to work. And the same with the detailer. You can top this, with the detailer right over it, or use the detailer as a maintenance spray. So this he was designing for mobile guys because of the ability of it having it rain and it doesn't affect it.
What ounces do those bottles come in?
Say what?
What's the size of those bottles? Do they come in 16 ounce? Is that what that is?
500 mil, 16 ounce. Yeah, they're 16 ounce.
Okay. Nice.
Yep. And this one is, I think, Car Supply's Warehouse is selling this one at like $35. So that's around the price point of many of those different types of hybrid sealants. But with the ability to use it for mobile and not worry about rain and all that, that's really what he created it for, which is pretty cool.
Awesome.
Nice. Hey, Phil, I love that little polisher rack setup you got back there, man. It looks awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
That is
Thank
pretty
you.
sweet.
Yep, I just lined them all up, and because I needed a place to put all
Is that
these.
just a bunch of singles? Let me see. I see
No,
there's a bunch of doubles. Okay.
Like the one you have
Doubles.
behind you, Mike. It's the same
Yeah.
one. I got 3.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that setup. That is nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
Last time you used them, like what, last year, since your cordless SPTAs?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to keep all of them. I guess it's good to keep them because when I do training here, people do like to try different ones. You know, they can just pick up whichever one they want. So I have like the cheapest to the most expensive, basically. The little Max Shine. What is it? The
M8S?
80. Yeah, it's like $100, all the way up to like the Rupes Milli or the other Rupes 15 millimeter. You know, they're all super expensive. So they're kind of all, you know, different prices. But I like to show people that you don't need to get the most expensive. You can get away with the Max Shine ones, which are extremely affordable and very, very effective.
Yeah,
so
they're nice.
Definitely. Those little M8Ss are a great entry level polisher.
Yep, and that thing is 1,000 watts. It is powerful. You notice the difference when you switch from the Porter cable to.
That's why I like the G9.
What were you saying, Mike?
That's why I like the G9 because it's that 1,000 watt. That's why I like the G9. That power that you get in that G9 is, I think it is 1,000 watt, or is it 1,100? It's 1,000 watt.
Is it 1,000
watt? Yeah.
Yep. That G9 is awesome.
Watt. Oh, I know. The power you get for this, and for $150, you go down to AutoZone, and you get this and a pad and an all-in-one and something else I forgot you get, but you can't beat that for $150. Man, tough to beat.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's a really good price. See, it's machines like that. You know, you can get an affordable machine, affordable pads, affordable products. It's like it's not always about the products or the tools. It's about the detailer. Make it work. Make it work.
Exactly. You know, and I just use the one cord. I just disconnect one and hook up to the other. So when I go from the 8 to the 9, you know, I'm using the 9, and I have to go around something. I'll unplug the 9, plug it into the 8, and then plug it back in. Yeah, and it's not really a pain in the ass. It's not really a pain in the ass because I kind of like it. I like the setup of it.
That's cool. That is 23,
cool. 23 do the do. So when you hear people talk about the throw of a polisher, so when you talk about a dual action polisher, the word dual means it's not only spinning, but as it's spinning, it's also oscillating. So it's doing this. Now that throw, when you hear about a 9 millimeter throw, that back plate is going to throw out 9 millimeters. So that's technically a short throw polisher because as it's spinning, it's only oscillating 9 millimeters. Now, when you get into a long throw, like a 15 millimeter or 21, that 15 millimeter is how far the back plate oscillates. So your 15 millimeter is going to be a long throw, and it's going to oscillate. And then your 21 millimeter is going to oscillate even more as it's spinning, which yields faster defect removal. The tendency, you want the longer throw, the 21 millimeters are usually for cutting. I like to use them for cutting. I will finish down with the 15 millimeter. But yeah, that's a good photo right there, Mike.
Mike is way better than mine. I did that. I was like quickly trying to think like, okay, this is like how and then you threw up that one. And I'm like, erase.
Yeah. I was like, is that a sheet? Is that a sheet?
Yeah, but that's exactly what Papa Smurf just mentioned. Yeah, I learned a lot of that from Larry Casella at Ammo. He explains things in such depth that you understand, and then he visualizes it, like he gives you pictures and videos and all this stuff. So I learned a lot of that stuff from him. Yeah, crayons. I can do that. I can do the construction paper and the big fat like crayons.
Like.
Yep. Yep. Where there's only like 7 colors. Like, don't confuse me with like 100 colors. 7 color crayons and construction paper. I'll be good.
It's red. I don't need 12 different reds, guys.
Exactly.
Yeah. Red.
Oh man,
funny.
Guys, I gotta check out of here. We're getting ready to head over to the in-laws' house for ribs and barbecue.
Ooh, I got dinner waiting too. My wife just came in here and gave me the eating food now.
Or was it like?
Tell her she has to come on the TV screen.
No, bring the food here and I'll eat on screen.
Today on Behind the Channel, we are going to be talking about pork ribs and how great they are.
Man, that sounds so good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very good.
So,
do me a favor. Hey, Eric, before you go, do me a favor before you go. I put a comment up there who wanted to win a free tee. I got a Detailing t-shirt. I got 4. I got large, extra large, 2X, 3X. That's all I have. And the back has another logo on the back, my phone number, whatever. And before you go, I need you to pick one for me.
I need to pick a winner?
You're gonna pick the winner for me.
I'm gonna pick the winner. Okay.
Yeah.
How can I pick the winner?
You're the man around here. I don't know. You got the Sharpie and the cookies cardboard?
Let me see. Hold on. Hold on, guys.
Text
you guys
me a number.
Everyone's probably already putting their numbers in. Oh, where'd my bundle go?
Oh, Aaron finally came back.
All right.
Oh, I do. I'll show you guys one thing as you're doing that. One of the other new additions I have here is my vacuum, and I kind of showed this in one of in the tour video. Mm-hmm. But I put the 12-gallon rigid vacuum outside of the house, and I built like a little cover for it to house it, protect it, and drilled through the wall so that I could put. Let's see if I can take this off here. How close I can get. So I got PVC piping right there. And
oh, nice.
I was able to connect it to the Kentech vacuum hose. And now I have a remote and I can turn on and off the vacuum from inside here. And this is 30 feet, so it should be able to reach all around here. And all my attachments.
Yeah.
So no more having to like grab stuff from the trailer and like have the 50-foot hose like go in the garage and run the trailer. So everything is now mounted right here. Super, super convenient. Super easy now to turn on the vacuum and get right to work inside here without having the doors open or anything like that, which is really nice.
And how many feet of hose?
This one's 30.
30 feet?
30.
30?
Yep. Yep. So this one's 30.
The suction at the end's pretty good?
Yeah. Yeah. It's great.
Nice.
Yeah. So I got like a little kit so I can vacuum my floors in here. So like a little wand, long wand here, so I can vacuum all the floors, vacuum the cars, everything, and the suction on it, perfect. Yeah, it worked out really well. I was really happy with that.
Nice.
All right. So, you guys, I've got a blank piece of paper so you guys can see here. How many people are in the chats? I can't see.
27.
27 people. Okay, so the number is going to between 70 and 100 is going to be the number.
Okay, I'm going to put a bunch of dots in the comments, and then from that line there, let's see. From those dots, start putting numbers in.
Between 70 and 100.
Numbers.
Because everybody was already putting their numbers
between 70 and 100. I know. Between 70 and 100.
Hold it up so you guys don't think I'm cheating. Oh, I see it. I see it. Shine your light. 86.
Nice. Oh, that was a cool
Shine
one.
your light. All right, shine your light. Do me a favor. I only got the 4 sizes: large, extra large, 2X, 3X. I think you on Instagram.
Nice.
I think you follow me on Instagram. Shoot me a message over there, what size you want, and then I need your address. You can do that over there. If you don't want to do it that way, you can email me. I can. I think I have the link in the description of my email. Well, I can send it to you. But shine your light.
Congratulations.
Do one of them 4 sizes and your address, and I'll ship it out. Thank you, shine your light. Thanks, Eric, for doing that for me. You're the expert of the numbers.
I am the numerical master.
Yeah.
All right, so I got to get out of here, guys. Do you want to end it now, or do you guys want to keep going a little more? I mean, I can head out. I don't know if you guys are going to end it now or hang out.
Maybe Phil could do a quick overview of his garage real quick when you go out, or if you want to stay, do a quick tour of the garage real quick, and then we'll cut it.
Yeah. I can actually just do a quick little tour.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
Okay. All right. Yeah. It should take 5 minutes or so. So I'm going to roll the camera on
if
you
my
guys.
screen goes black, you guys better come save me.
Yep. So this is going to be our little countertop here. I got my slop sink over there. That's all hooked up, hot and cold water, plumbed outside, which is awesome. And this is kind of like the display. We have a lot of newer products here that we display, which is nice. And my little mini fridge here, of course. I got another little mini fridge down there where we keep beverages. And this thing I got a couple of weeks ago to store all my nice microfibers in.
Nice.
This is like just a little Walmart. I don't know what you call that.
Little plastic?
No, it's actually wood or plywood.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, or fiberboard, whatever you want to call it. But it's pretty sturdy.
Yeah.
And it holds all the microfibers. So all nice and organized in there with the microfibers. I have my security system, my cameras. I have so many different cameras. I'm going to add more. But basically, they're all around the property, all around the garage, upper level, lower level, cameras everywhere. And they're constantly like recording and stuff, which is cool. So that's kind of like my little mini security that I have in here. What else? This is the entrance here goes into the house, of course. And then we have our little corner here where all of our polishers are. And my extractor I kind of keep there. When it's not there, it's in the trailer. I did install this 50-foot line.
Oh, that's
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you do an extraction video in a very, very long time. Does that thing ever get used?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we have some more on the way.
Okay.
We have a real gross one that we did where the passenger side was so bad. We extracted it, and we more chemical, more brushing and extracting it, and it came out like 50% better. It just wasn't going anywhere. So it was kind of a good teaching moment to be like, look, you can go nuts on this and extract all you want, but some jobs, some carpets and upholstery are just not going to come out that great. So
yeah.
Don't believe the hype when it comes to all of the Instagram and YouTube like extracting videos that always come out perfect. I'm like, that's not reality. Like they're only showing the good jobs. Like show the bad ones too. The ones that didn't come.
Yeah, definitely.
I have actually on the cart that I'm using here, I'm going to show you a little setup. So the cart that I'm using here, the Max Shine cart, I got a bunch of the chemicals, and this is the Adam Air Cannon Jr. So
that's cool.
yeah, I took it off the wheels, and I just have the hose right there that I'll just attach and blow dry vehicles with, which is really cool. Yeah, Yep, you guys saw the polishers set up there, and then all the corner cabinets here are like really high cabinets, but they store a lot of extra stuff.
Yeah.
So lots of miscellaneous gallons of products. So yeah, lots of gallons of products of stuff up there. They're like really high up there, but it's nice because they're kind of out of the way, which is good. They're nice and high up. I have my California Air Tools compressor hidden behind here. So,
oh, nice.
Oh,
yeah, I got a 50-foot DeWalt. Like the DeWalt one was the cheapest air compressor hose and reel that I could find on Amazon. It was like $50 for the whole set. Really nice. So connected that thing up. That's the steel tank, not the aluminum. But it's so quiet when it runs in here. I barely notice it when I'm working. It's not loud or obnoxious at all. So
that's cool.
I would definitely recommend the California Air Tools compressors. They're awesome.
How many gallons is that one?
Weird. It doesn't say. I think it's 8.
Okay.
I think it's 8. It's the same size as the one in my trailer, but I have a McGraw from Harbor Freight in my trailer. But this one seems to fill up a little bit quicker and much quieter, which is nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I like my little McGraw. I got the same one from Harbor Freight.
Oh, I love that thing. Yeah. I have that in my trailer. It's been running for like a year now, and I need to take it out and drain it actually.
I was almost doing the same thing the other day.
Yeah, I need to do that. And this little setup is like a little display. I actually can click on that light up there, little LED bar light thing, and it displays up there. So kind of a nice product display. I just put up that. There it is. That's the PVC pipe thing that I just put up there to put some more products on. I have my quick jacks and just a US General cheap like tool thing that I keep just basic mechanic carpentry tools, whatever I need to, work on cars and stuff in here. So, but I like to roll that thing around, which is awesome. All my tools go there. Of course, yeah, the quick jack system is there, and my mini split up there. I have an extra shelf, which I have yet to put stuff on, but it'll probably be more display of nice looking products up there, which would be cool. This is my wash corner. So this whole area here, I have the electric pressure washer set up there, which I will be upgrading at some point. 50-foot reel. I piped water all the way here. So now I have just cold water that's piped right over here that I connect everything to. And all the buckets, degreasing, everything. And all of my usual washing stuff is here. So decon chemical stuff will be here. Some quick detailers and stuff. My shampoos, and then up in the cabinet I have like turtle wax stuff here, and all my dedicated shampoos and like a bunch of super clean degreasers up there. So that's my whole wash corner that I have here. And
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, when I do plan on getting another electric pressure washer that I can put hot water in, I have this 100-foot expandable hose, which I'll just put over to the slop sink, connect it to hot water, and be able to wash vehicles with hot water, which is awesome.
That's a good idea. That would
that'd be cool.
Pressure washing hot water. I mean, the pre-rinse would be a game changer with hot water.
Oh yeah, I did a video where I used the little cordless pressure washer, and I filled that bucket up with the hottest water I could get, and it worked fine. It's maybe not good to use it on a regular basis with hot water because it'll probably burn the seals out, but every once in a while, I think it's okay to do.
Yeah.
This corner here still needs work. It's basically just extra stuff, but my little cordless little rinser and my other little Bissell shampooer and just miscellaneous stuff. So this is still in the works. I need to redesign this a little bit, but and then this we have. There we go. So I got like a drying rack for towels and wash mitts and stuff. More miscellaneous stuff in like my little metal cabinet thing in there. The wheel cleaner here to take off wheels and clean them on. And these cabinets will house all of my polishes, waxes, sealants, and polishing pads. So, like all the different waxes, all-in-ones, sealants, polishes, compounds, detailers, and then dressings, and pads and applicators. And then
That's a lot.
yeah,
that is a setup. It's a lot of polishes and compounds.
oh yeah, so much stuff to choose from. And then the rest of it is just stuff that I'll use on a regular basis. I got some of my gimbals here, and then just a nice display of stuff. And I did install some more lights here, like this is actually a light.
Oh, nice.
It gets really, really bright in here once we get all the lights going. Yeah, so that helps with seeing the side of the vehicle. So, but yeah, then there's just other miscellaneous things here. More product display here, my steamer on the carts, all of that stuff. So, and
man.
Up there where you kind of see like the banners blocking stuff is just extra storage.
Yeah.
Where I keep a lot of extra stuff up there, but miscellaneous storage. So
that's where all the bodies are?
That's exactly. Just shut it down. Yep. But that's
pretty cool.
Pretty much it.
Cool garage.
Quick little tour of it.
It's legit, man. I need to get some quick jacks, man.
Cool.
Oh, I know. They are a pain to set up on a vehicle, though. It's like you got to, especially if you're a one-man show, you got to keep going back and forth, making sure everything is set up perfectly and going over the pinch welds and all that. But once it's up, it's awesome. It is really nice. Yeah. It's worth it. Yep. So
for the people that don't know, tomorrow, Eric will be hosting tomorrow's stream. We're bringing an extra one in. Tomorrow we have Pan, the organizer, at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It'll be on Papa Smurf's channel, so make sure before you leave the stream, you are subscribed to Papa Smurf's channel because he will be hosting tomorrow's stream, and we will have in Phil's spot and the organizer, and we can start drilling him with all the questions we drilled Phil on today.
That'll be fun. Can't wait to see that.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited, man.
Yeah, and the check cleared. And the check cleared, so Pan said we're good. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
Well, we're at the 2-hour mark.
Cool. Well, good chatting with you guys.
Yeah, it was
Thank
a
you,
good
Phil.
time, man. Hey, Phil, I think you are the star because this is your 3rd appearance on the channel. You have the most appearances on our channel.
Most appearances.
Yeah, because what's his name? Tim with Ethos, he's at 2. You're at 3, and Rick from Rag Garage, he sent me and Papa Smurf something to bribe us to probably come back on the channel, but he sent us something to do a garage tour like you just did. He's like, can you do a garage tour? Here, I'll send you something in your garage, and so now we have to do that.
That would be awesome. Yeah, Rad Garage is really nice.
Yeah, he's got
a badass garage.
He sent us some banners. He said, if I send you a banner, you got to do a garage tour. And I said, if you send me a banner, I will do a garage tour video for you. It ain't nothing special, but I will do it because guys want to see what Papa Smurf's garage looks like. I will show you.
Hey, Phil, can I borrow your garage? Phil's garage. I could do my garage tour in Phil's garage. Can I borrow your garage?
They'd be like, that looks familiar.
It looks so familiar. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, Phil, I really
Aaron, since you're still in here, I asked you a question earlier.
Huh.
Sorry. I asked Aaron. I didn't see the answer come in. I know you got the graphene in the bottle, and you got a graphene spray to keep a detailer to keep up with it. But do you sell a ceramic shampoo, Aaron? I didn't see that answer come in earlier. I still see the chat.
His internet crashed earlier.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. So the plants in here, that's just by default. I
That's
got like
just wintertime.
yeah, they can't stay outside. They're usually at the front of the garage, like framing the garage. But yeah, it's too cold in there. So I'm going to be kicking them out once it warms up because it just takes up so much space in here.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, is it time for Smurf to go?
Yeah, I
And
have 7% on my battery, so yeah, I'm gonna have to cut out, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. I gotta go. Phil, thanks again for coming on. You're always welcome. I mean, you can make a number 4 whenever you want, man.
sounds good. Thank you. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, no
All
problem.
right, Smurf. I'll let you go.
All right, guys. Take care, everybody. I appreciate you tuning in. Stay tuned to my channel for episode 1 of the three-part series of the Mini Cooper.
Oh yeah,
And
definitely.
pan the organizer tomorrow.
And the organizer tomorrow at 5. I'll see everybody there.
All right. Take care, everyone.
All right, Phil. Are you want to go out too?
Yep, I gotta go. Dinner time.
All right, Phil. Thank you. We'll see you again
All
soon.
right.
All right. Now I'm here all by myself. That's it. Okay. I'm going to go back to see it. J Detox is the perfect ceramic shampoo. All right. That's good to know because so we leave the stuff up to okay. Shine your light, Dita. See you guys. All right, buddy. You have a good night. I guess I should go too because now my wife's asking what do I want for dinner. And I guess it'll be dinner time here pretty soon. And I'm pretty hungry. Gotta fill up this belly. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. All right. So tomorrow, make sure tomorrow at 5 o'clock on Papa Smurf's channel, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we will have Pan the Organizer. So make sure before you leave, subscribe to Papa Smurf's channel, and I will be there. He will be there. Robert Knapp, thank you. You stay safe as well. Appreciate you coming on. We'll see you guys tomorrow.